Hey guys, how you doing? Just come from work. I thought I'd have a sit out in the back garden. I love the little fountain over there. Just the normal run-of-the-mill gardens we've all got in Malta, really. It's a bit on the small side, this. I've got a few trees. Anyway, we're going to be a bit serious. I was at work and I listened to this update of the virus. Wow. Another 69 cases. How many? I've wrote it down here because 600 active at the moment. So UK has taken some drastic action against Malta. We're on the blacklist over there. And France managed to get over in time. You know, we were doing that video with France. Anyway, what I've done is I've downloaded this. It was a meeting. It was a, I don't know if it was on the news. It was a press meeting about the new restrictions that is going to put in force from Wednesday. So we've got 2 days. From Friday there's going to be anyway, let's go through it because I didn't really read it myself. Let's see if we can put this down a little bit. We can have a chat. Oh, is that okay like that? Be better, eh? Because I can read it a little bit then easier. Let's sit like this. Hey, there's some nice inscriptions here. 1999, Boris loves Borch. Anyway, let's be serious, eh? Today was got 69 cases. Now what's the Prime Minister's been under a lot of pressure ever since, you know, we released it and we let people into the country. And then, because we were on zero, for weeks and weeks we were on zero and we had no problems at all. And then the cases started going up. From that time, remember I did that update at the airport, Maltese people were very concerned because we had zero for at least 3 weeks. And it was getting good and everybody's saying, you know, we're seeing everybody else increasing and we were on the downturn. Prime Minister was all happy about it, you know, open the restaurants, open the bars, you know, let's let people into let's get the community going. Okay, I can't blame him at that, that's great. But I think we went too fast. You know, the bars were open. I've got some retail places and there was more restrictions in those retail shops than there was in the bars. In fact, some of the people were really pissed with me. You know, they were in the bar for 2 or 3 hours, then they come in the shop and I said, you've got to wear a mask, you've got to sanitize. What are you talking about? We've just been in the bar for 2 or 3 hours with about 20, 30, 40 people and nobody else is in the shop and you're asking me to wear a mask. It's crazy, I know. But that was one of the things. And you saw the restaurants. You can go to the bar, you can drink with about 6 or 7 people, but if you go and sit down, the waiter's got to wear a visor, but the barman doesn't. You know, it was a bit crazy. Prime Minister was to blame on some of them. And actually he's gone off on his yacht now, so I think he was a bit... I can understand him about the... you've got to look out for a lot of people. It must be a really difficult situation. Anyway, I downloaded this. This was Fearne. He's the Health Minister. New curbs on the spread of the... because of YouTube. I can't tell you. It's the 19. 69 cases were recorded. I'm doing this right up to date. It's 4 o'clock. Just come from work. This was 12 o'clock news conference. So you're up to date. I'm going to try and upload it tonight so you get it, guys. It's the second highest number cases recorded. Saturday was 72. So we're on the up, guys. I'll tell you one by one because I didn't keep it in my noggin. You know, I just came from work, zipped it in the printer and I thought you'd want to know. Maybe some of you have noticed, but some of you probably don't know. Anybody that comes to Malta, going back to UK, you've got to do the 14 days because we're in their blacklist. He's decided bars, nightclubs to be closed from Wednesday, except those including restaurants in such places. Only seated Patreons may be served. Boat parties are banned. Harbour cruises are allowed, but allowing to social distancing. Harbour cruises are only like a few people, but you can have about 100, 150 on some of those boat parties. What he hasn't mentioned about the pool parties, I don't know if that's a bit of a loophole. Wedding receptions, they're going to be allowed, but they're going to be held in seated environments. Food and drink are served to the table. So we're going to allow weddings. Our weddings can be up to 500 or 600 people. So I don't know if they can seat that many people. So we're going to go back to like the English way, where it's just going to be family. I think that's the all close friends. You're not going to get that amount of people. Maltese weddings can be up 600-700 people. You know, they serve the sort of drinks on the, I don't know if any of you guys been here. It's a big social event, and they serve food on the tray, and most of the people stand, and there's hardly any seats anyway. No gatherings of groups of people for more than 15. They're not going to be allowed. Masks are mandatory. Now, I don't understand that, because I thought there already was in a close public spaces. He's making that also outside, I think, because he hasn't actually said a close public space. So if, like those lost ins that I do for you, that's why I've shelved them for a bit. I'm going down some cul-de-sacs, some quiet streets and things like that. I don't like to do them with a mask, and I want to be fair to other people. So if you come across somebody and you're close, you know, I like to go down some streets and those little cul-de-sacs. Somebody comes out the door, you're on top of them straight away. So guys, I'm going to shelve them. Hope you bear with me a bit with the videos. I'm still going to put some out there, but I'm going to be very, very careful what I do. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back into it. There's a new amber list coming out. It's going to come out on Friday. These people are on the amber list, and I'm sure UK is going to be on it. For definite, USA, Australia, these countries. You're going to need a test of the 19. Any negative test results will not be allowed in the country. Fearne issued directives on a press conference, accompanied by Charmaine, you know, the health professor. And they both chatted about with the superintendent of health. Gauthier said 2 patients are currently in intensive care, 9 are in infectious diseases unit, and 4 are in a specialised ward in Maltas. Maltas is our biggest hospital in Malta, just for the people that didn't know. We've got infectious diseases is another section. Anyway, 13 are in St Thomas Hospital. You know, I don't know where St Thomas Hospital is. I haven't come across that place. And 10 are in Mount Carmel. He said the new measures are aimed to reducing the spread of the virus in our community, and the new amber list will be announced shortly. I'm sorry, I wanted to get you to know this already. I'll put it on my Facebook, the amber list, but for surely it's going to be a France, Spain, UK, Australia, USA. I'm sure all those ones, because they're all increasing, guys, all over. I just noticed it's a bit leaning. Am I leaning, guys? Anyway, what else is there? Something else? At the same time, Malta will remain on the red list of countries from which they travelled is a ban, and the green list from which travel is not restricted. At the opening of the press conference, Fearne spoke on the way that the virus is being tackled through intensive testing, contact tracing and social distancing. Fearne is our Health Minister, by the way, if you didn't know. He thanked all involved for fighting the virus. I mean, we're all trying. But I sometimes blame how fast we went, bringing outsiders in. You've got to think, though, of the tourist industry. They were in a dire state. The restaurants were all closed. The bars were all closed. You have to play that sort of weighing game up. Let me in the comments see what you think. You think we was too fast? I did that one. Do you remember I did that? The restaurants are open. Is it too early? Oh, no, thank you, guys. I've got loads of comments. And please, I don't care. Be civil on the comments, please. There is a few. I've got a few. What do they call them? Trolls about. You'll just be blocked completely. But my regular ones, please. You're a nice bunch of guys. So be careful of using that word. I don't know, what was that? I thought we heard something there. There's a lot of pigeons and chickens around, and there was something coming down here. There's some rats in here as well, guys. Anyway, let's get back to it. I keep digressing. I'm a typical scorpion. I've got like about 100 things in my brain at once. We've got a total of 2,269 tests were carried out on Sunday. He thanked all those involved and enforcing the quarantine since the pandemic started. Almost 50,000 inspections on people were used to quarantine were made, he said. giving details of 69 cases. He said that 10 recoveries and 10 recovers, and the number of active cases were now 670 active cases. He moves on and he said the cases spiked. The number of new cases of the virus spiked to levels in the past 3 weeks. Really, I noticed it's been about 3 weeks since we've opened the country to to other people coming in, and there was a lot of beach parties and this, that, and that. I don't know what happened. This seemed to be a weird thing. It happened quickly like that. With a record 72 cases on Saturday and the second highest with 63 on Sunday. The Doctors' Union was having a big problem here. They were against the Prime Minister. He was in intense pressure to do something. I think this is what this Health Minister, he went away and he held. I saw a lot of comments sometimes. Listen, I'm not political, and actually I like what some of the government things are doing at the moment. I'm a typical British guy, we're a lot of floaters. If the government's doing good, I'll vote for them. If they're not, I won't vote for them. If the other one side, there is a little bit of red and blue in this country. Probably you all know about that. I'm not. I've seen all the good things that's going on. You can't have, you have bad things as well, obviously, because obviously it's a government, so they've got to do good and bad things together. But I've seen a lot of good things for Malta. They're doing ever since the last Prime Minister, and I agreed with it. But this one, I think, he was a bit blasé about it. Anyway, the Doctors' Union obviously was against it, and they took decisive action, including closure of the bars, banning parties and restrictions, and they were against these sort of things, and they praised him for doing those. In a reaction, they warned that Fearne said many lessons have been learned. What was being done now was not a copy of what took place in March, because the experience and the evidence since then is different. He said that the measures were being introduced on the basis of evidence, which I don't agree. I think they are a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to the pressure, because he was in intense pressure at the moment. A lot of people were coming in, nobody was being tested. And what I don't understand is, why didn't they from the beginning say everybody's got to be tested? It's only a 5-minute test. How long does it take? The next day for the test? I'm sure if you want to come to Malta, you wouldn't really object to having the test. And then you secure everybody in the island. I couldn't understand that. I couldn't understand why a lot of countries don't put that up. If you want to come to our country, you get tested, and we want a positive result. You can do it a week before. Everybody has inoculations when you go into the Far East. Nobody says anything. So why not do a test? Safeguard everybody, eh? That's my opinion anyway. Take it or leave it. The measures are being introduced on the basis of evidence, he said, not on the basis of what the pressure. The MAM is the nursing and doctors, like a union sort of thing. They gave him they were going on strike and this sort of thing. However, most of them had been mentioned by the union itself. So the union saying that it is, and the government saying, listen, no, we made the decision. That's governments all over, eh? They don't agree that being pressure, and oh, by the way, like the one you did in UK, I don't know what it was, just lately, I forget what it was. There was a lot of people against it. Was it a student thing or something? And then they suddenly said, oh, listen, we'll have another rethink. It's not about the pressure that we had before. We could have a rethink about it. No, it's nothing to do with that. Anyway, that's politics, eh, guys? It would be helpful to everybody to withdraw health services. It wouldn't be helpful, he said, when they needed the most, he said. But sometimes you have to do something, eh, guys? At the end of the last month, the government acted to limit the mass event and blah, 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 really. That's him. That's my download. Tell me what you think, guys. Tell me what you think, what happened. Do you think it was too early, letting people in? We'll have a little walk around if you want. We just finished the video. We'll get it over 10 minutes, so I get a few ads if you don't mind. If you see a few ads, don't click them away. It really helps me. I've got down below as well, if you want to have a chat with me. I hope I'm in the video, because I just plonked it down because I couldn't turn the page. I wanted to let you know, guys, you know within a couple of hours what I've seen. Think it's a good thing. and let's see if he's going to do some more, because I don't think the cases are going down. I think he's under pressure to do more. Let's see what countries, and I'll put it on my Facebook page. What did he call it? It's here somewhere. The amber list, something like that he called it. Oh, no, that's the red list which Malta are on. Something like an amber list. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'll put that on the Facebook page when the list. I won't do another video. I just want to keep you updated. Let's have a little walk around. I'll show you the fountain a little bit. Make it up to 10 minutes if it's not already, because I did a bit of blah blah blah. Thanks everybody for following me, and we had a great time on live. I'm going to try and do something new this month. I'm going to try and do something new this week. If I can try and bring somebody on. If anybody's interested to come and have a chat, we'll just be one-on-one, and you just share it with 100 people. Nothing to worry about. Let's have a walk around, guys. Let's hope you're in the viewer. That's a lovely, look how nice. I tell you guys, this is from the night's time. It hasn't been changed. What a waste of water. It's going nowhere. Lots of trees, and they've got these cypress from Mediterranean cypress from, it doesn't say what, from the Mediterranean. Mediterranean cypress from the Mediterranean. Hey, let's show you that pagoda. You know, I talked about it. Whoa, in the sun. That pagoda. The first few weeks that this pagoda came, I would think it was given to us by the Chinese, something or other, or Japanese. Sorry. There's a bit from the knights here. This was his garden. This was one of the knights' garden here. And here was the old zoo. Thank goodness they got rid of it, because it was really disgusting. It inherited from the knights because there was a small goats and they lived in shit. But anyway, let's move on. This pagoda here, it tells you, I think from the Japanese government or something. A gift from, this is a gift from the copper ware manufacturing in Japan. There was that little tassels on it. They disappeared the first few weeks. That was a different mortar then though, guys. Even they used to nick plants in the old days, but no. Oh look, you can go in this maze. Do they know the way out? All right. You're lost forever. Yeah. Here I am, come this way. Oh, everything is drying up though, eh? Where are you from? You're not Maltese, eh? Where are you from? France. Oh, France. Lots of French here. I met some French yesterday. Lot of dry, but I noticed they're putting the plants out. You'll be okay. They close it about 6 o'clock. You'll be... okay. No worries.
I hope it won't take us more than 2 hours to get out.
I'll bring you some water if you're still here a couple of hours.
Oh.
This is new here. This used to be the zoo. They changed it into a bit of a rockery. A bit of the nice thing. I'm not sure if I've been this way before. Some desert rockery plants. This is like an old building that you used to use in the night's time. So the animals used to live in here. Thank goodness they got rid of that small zoo. It was a bit disgusting. I've been coming from the 70s. They had like birds and goats and I don't know what else they had, but they were all living in a disgusting situation. Anyway, guys, so we leave it there. It's the same thing. This is like little paddocks that they used to live here. I don't think they're keeping anything at all now. I hope they don't go back to it. We're going to go in the shade and we'll say bye to you. Hope you enjoyed the update. Just do a short video, eh? There's going to be 2 more this week anyway. I've got another subscriber meetup. I've got that touristy coming up. I think it's going to be a Saturday one. Lots of trees here, fruit trees. This is lovely. This is my back garden, guys. I love it. I'm only 10 minutes walk away. If you're ever over here, you want to meet up, anybody over this direction, give me a shout. In the evening, mostly. At the moment, it's closing about 6 o'clock, I think, something like that. Dotted around, there's all these lovely trees. This used to be some aviaries here, and they changed it into a greenhouse. Then there's some aviaries down here. I think there's still something. I don't know if there's still birds here. Look at these beautiful trees. Anyway, guys, this was going to be a short one. Most of you clicked away anyway. If you're still here, thank you. Please support me. First video, don't forget, subscribe. I've got many videos all around Malta. I go ventures, cooking. Cooking I've put on the back burner for a bit. Hope you don't mind, guys, because it's too hot in the kitchen. And even hot outside on the terrace. You know, we've got that sun till late, and then the GoPro is really hopeless. Hey, we've got a few cock-a-doodle-doos. Hello, Cookie. Hey. I don't see many birds here. Maybe they're inside because it's a bit hot, eh? Bye, guys. Thanks a lot. Hope you're happy with the update. I'm sorry to tell you that we're not going to see many of you. I know there's a big problem, but anyway, take care, everybody. See you soon. Englishman in Malta.
So please subscribe to my channel and give me lots of likes.